Pokémon is, undeniably, a worldwide phenomenon. What started as a pair of video games for Nintendo's Game Boy handheld console has expanded to other platforms, TV, toys, and every kind of product, maintaining phenomenal success for over 20 years, establishing itself as the highest-grossing and most successful media franchise in history, according to Visual Capitalist and Guinness World Records. The Pokémon journey experience can be summarized in 5 fundamental pillars. Taking an open-world journey through different locations in the game's region, encountering Pokémon in their habitats and being able to capture them, using the captured Pokémon to battle, utilizing the system of elemental advantages and resistances, which is the franchise's trademark and main differentiator, the possibility of progression for each Pokémon, making them level up, learn new moves, and evolve them into a new form, seeking gym badges in different cities to qualify for the Pokémon League, the final tournament that reveals the champion. The best example was the mobile title Pokémon Go, which, by using this same structure of high engagement, became a tremendous success, elevated Niantic to a new level in the global market, and multiplied the value of its shares, accumulating revenue of over $7.8 billion, according to Sensor Tower and Guinness World Records. In parallel, the global board game market has been in a phase of strong growth and transformation for several years, consolidating itself as a mainstream hobby and not just a niche. Proof of this is that the global board games market was valued at $14.36 billion in 2024, with growth projected to reach over $31.99 billion by 2032, according to Precedence Research. From this scenario, we arrive at the following question. Why is there currently no successful board game that faithfully simulates the Pokémon journey? Let's analyze the existing official games to understand this gap. The Pokémon trading card game is a huge success due to its battles and strategies. However, the TCG focuses exclusively on combat and strategic deck building. It does not allow for the simulation of the journey of exploration across the regions, as we experience it in the digital games and the anime. Thus, it fails to meet the specific desire of the fans. There are also theme games that merely use the Pokémon aesthetic, like Monopoly or Splendor in customized versions. They are fun, but they only provide the visual theme and few central elements of the journey, thus not satisfying the desire to truly experience the adventure of a Pokémon trainer. The Master Trainer board game, among the existing titles, is the one that comes closest to the core concept, as it allows players to move, capture Pokémon, and battle in the league. However, it falls short on aspects crucial to fans such as Pokémon evolution, learning new moves, battles with elemental advantages, and earning gym badges. The clearest proof that this game failed to capitalize on the journey formula's potential is that it is no longer officially produced under license by the Pokémon Company. Its performance was significantly below the Pokémon TCG and Pokémon Go, never achieving the status of a long-term commercial success, and now exists primarily as a collector's item, according to Dicebreaker and Polygon. Clear evidence of the fans' latent desire for this concept can be seen in the various fan-made projects that have emerged online, such as unofficial variations and expansions of Master Trainer itself, seeking to fill the gaps left by the official game. Having recognized this situation a long time ago, I, as a graphic designer, board game enthusiast, and passionate Pokémon fan, took the initiative. I decided to create my own board game encompassing all the essential elements of the Pokémon journey. This is how Pokémon Ultimate Battle was born.
Pokémon Ultimate Battle is the newest board game that simulates a Pokémon journey, in a way similar to the games from the franchise. In this game, you will embark on an incredible trip across the continent, where you may encounter countless different situations and find a variety of wild Pokémon along the way. There are several routes and environments that determine the types of Pokémon you may encounter. You will be able to capture them and use them in future battles, evolving them and making them stronger and stronger. The main objective of Pokémon Ultimate Battle is to win the Pokémon League. To do so, players will travel from city to city, facing gym leaders, to obtain the 8 required badges to qualify for the league. But what would a Pokémon journey be without a good dose of rivalry? In Pokémon Ultimate Battle, each player aims to defeat their opponents. Whether in the race for badges and the best items, or in the Pokémon League, where everyone will face each other and show the full strength of their Pokémon team. Pokémon are divided into types, and some have advantages over others. Because of that, it's essential to have a good strategy when choosing your Pokémon for a battle. Unless your opponent has a clever trick up their sleeve. But you can have yours too!
This project began 12 years ago with prototypes and playtests. In every round, there was an extreme dedication to noting all qualities and flaws. This process continually led to new solutions and ideas, not only from me, but also from the incredible supporters and fans of my project who contributed and rooted for its success. Countless tests and prototypes were produced to finally build the best game mechanics, combined with a perfect design, capable of satisfying everyone who dreams of a board game that truly simulates the Pokémon journey.